everybody, and welcome back to the Waystone. My name is Naragath, and in the last episode, we redesigned the mine shaft, and I must say, I'm really happy with how it turned out. And in between episodes, I've done a little bit of work. For starters, I put this guy on a pulse extender so that I can come over here, press the button, it'll open up, you know, just like it did before. But now, instead of just staying open, it's actually going to close behind you so that you can just, you know, close it or open it, go about business, and do whatever. And I also have a lever here to do as what you would expect. Lock it open while you're in here if you need it. But it still ties into that pulse extender, so it'll stay open for a little while. And close. So this is something I was working on. I've been smelt up a bunch of stuff for today's project. And over here we have all the shulker boxes here. A lot of them have been sorted. There's a few over here that have not, for one reason or another, whether I haven't figured out what I want to do with them or if I'd rather move the contents therein into some other sorting system instead of the shulker boxes, but they're just waiting there for now. So that's where we're at right now. As for today's projects, I have a couple things planned, and I may end up doing some other stuff in between, but these are the two main things that I have planned. First thing is to replace my crispy gear. Yeah. Let's just say I had an encounter with lava and lost a few things. Namely, my elytra. That's like the most important part that I lost, but I also lost my boots and my sword and my axe, which, yeah, kind of stinks. But, you know, that's the price you pay for playing with lava and not putting that stuff away. And yeah, there you go. So that's going to be the first thing I want to do today, is I want to get some replacement gear. Hopefully Foes still has an elytra for sale at spawn. And we'll just, you know, that'll be an easy enough repair or replacement. Although I don't have a mending book. So that'll be a problem. Anyway, for the other part, I want to start work on my nether tunnel. I'll hop over to the nether real quick and I'll kind of explain what I'm thinking with that part. Alright, so here we are in the nether hub, and as I'm sure you can guess from my encounter with lava and needing to replace crispy gear, I might have kind of sort of allegedly surrounded myself with lava. Just a little. While digging out the nether hub. It's far from complete, but I've made some good progress, and yeah. We want to continue that progress in today's episode, so we're going to be working on this tunnel right here, and this, as you know, is the one that goes to my portal, and we're about, it's a little bit less than 1,000 blocks that way, is how far we need to go. I'm not going to get all that dug out today, probably. Yeah, that's a lot to get dug out, especially this as big of tunnels as I'm planning on doing. Yeah, that's going to take a while. And if I want to gas-proof it, that's going to take even longer, because my plan for gas-proofing it is to make the floors glass so that nothing can spawn. So it's going to take, like I said, a desert or 20, but the end result I think is going to be really cool. So, and there's other reasons why I want to glass it, but I'm going to leave that for a later episode to reveal. So yeah, let's go ahead and replace some gear, repair what gear I do have, and let's get started on this. Alright, so welcome back everyone. In between cuts there, I did a little bit of AFK fishing, and of course, you know, repaired tools and got some new tools made. So we're pretty much back up to where we were at. Look at my spare parts shulker box. I got some boots here. Haven't put mending on them yet, but I do have my wings back again. I still have my leggings and a helm, so we're all good there. Cornelia came by and gave me a couple mending books, so thank you very much, Cornelia. It's much appreciated. So I'll put those to good use. Went ahead and made a new axe as well. So, would have preferred smite on this one, but I could deal with the sharpness. But anyway, I am putting that box away now that I think about it. I also made a new sword as well, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff away, so should the same type of incident happen again, I won't be out of a lot of gear, if any gear. I'll just lose my pickaxe, which is whatever. But with us doing some AFK fishing, we were able to make some, get some ink sacs. And I just realized I didn't bring any wood with me. Well, that makes it a little hard to convert it. I mean, I got these slabs here, but that doesn't help, and all these are empty. Well, let's pop over to spawn real quick, and we'll fix that real quick. So, you're back. Okay, so I forgot there was a crafting bench at the old nether hub, or the temporary nether hub. So, I got a few more stacks of black glass. Still nowhere near enough, but hey, we're getting there. So, as it is, I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera account on, and we'll get to work on this tunnel. Alright, so when I went to go record the time-lapse, I didn't realize that the hard drive that I was recording to was full, so yeah, thanks Windows updates. Anyway, in lieu of the time-lapse, you can kind of see the progress that I've made so far. Still got a ways to go, but hey, this is starting to shape up nicely. And of course, a lot of this netherrack is going to go away, so once that happens, it'll be a lot easier to see what I'm going for, I think. So right now, with the netherrack there, it does make it a little difficult. But yeah, once it goes away, yeah, it's going to look pretty cool. But as a result, I mean, we're going to need a lot of glass. But it'll be worth it. So, to that end, since I'm not doing the time-lapse on this guy, we're going to go ahead and head back to base, and we're going to go ahead and work on another project. Alright, so the project that I'm going to be working on for the rest of the episode is a kelp farm. Now, this kelp farm design that I'm going to use, I found this YouTuber while browsing YouTube, obviously. And I thought his tutorial was actually really well done, and the design is actually pretty simple and straightforward. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and link it down in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check them out. And, yeah, let's go ahead and get the materials put together and get this thing built. Alright, so I got all the materials I needed to make at least the beginnings of this kelp farm. I'm over here in this nice little area right here that I've flattened just a little bit and kind of made it ready for this farm. But the AFK fish farm is just over that hill there. Let's see if we get a good view of that real quick. And maybe not. Anyway. Yeah, it's right over there. So, my idea is that I can come over there, do some AFK fishing, and also do some kelp farming while I'm at it at the same time. So, it's kind of a win-win situation there. And eventually I'll have this hooked up to some sort of furnace array for making kelp blocks and things like that. You know, that's going to play into the grander scheme of things. That's not to be confused with the furnace array that I'm planning on putting underneath my my mine shaft there. That's going to be a totally separate system with a totally different fueling system as well. This one's going to be more for like my bulk smelting for, you know, like all the glass I'm going to need for the nether hub, you know, things like that. So anyway, as far as how this thing is put together, it's actually going to be pretty easy. I just need to figure out which way I want to do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and go this direction. So lengthwise, it is 18 wide. So not, you know, super wide, you know, nothing too big. You know, it's 20 long, you know, in its entirety. But anyway, I put a block there. I'm just going to kind of make one slice of this real quick, and that was a little too much. I'm going to do that. And we come here, and we place down a door here. Yeah, and the whole purpose of the door is just to transfer redstone signal. So this thing will be kind of noisy, but not too bad. Anyway, we got that there, and then we go ahead and put block there, take our trapdoor, put that there. That's just about it. And I need slabs. If I remember which box to put the slabs in. So as far as the design goes, that's it. All we need to do is put kelp right there, waterlog, you know, the slab and the trapdoor, and then put a water source there and there. And that's it. And we just tile this all the way across. So it's actually a really easy kelp farm to make. So I'm going to go ahead, put the rest of the modules in, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back in for an update. All right, so I got the majority of this in. I went ahead, put some water down here at the bottom. And all I need to do now is start waterlogging the trapdoors here. Wish that was easier than I anticipated. Not that I'm complaining. And then I'm also going to have to waterlog the slabs there. Now the cool thing is, as you can see, I mean, this may be a bug and it may be fixed before too long, but yeah, if we waterlog the slab there, we have waterlogged trapdoor, it stops right there. So we can use that to our advantage, which is precisely what we do. So just need to go through, put the water sources all along here, and then we'll be just about ready. It's only going to be like one more thing I need to do to this level. But of course I got to put in the kelp as well, but that's not that big a deal. Come in here, just put the kelp all the way down. We're good to go. So now that we have that done, the only other thing I want to do is I'm going to want to put glass panes across the top here. Now the reason for that is just so that we control where the kelp flies when it is harvested. And below this, oops, and I'm going to go grab my silk touch pick before I get that. Or what am I talking about? I got my silk touch shovel. There we go. Problem solved. So what that means is that I can put a collection area right down here. That'll make it nice and easy for us to get all the kelp that drops down here. And it's always going to drop in this area right here. And the other good part to that is the next level, which goes right above, is also going to drop right down there. So collection is actually going to be pretty easy. I haven't decided exactly how I want to do it. I think I'm gonna do a silo design. Hey, there we go. That actually was a lot quicker than I was expecting. Anyway, I'm gonna do a silo design of some sort, and then later hook that up to a furnace array, of course. So that'll work out quite nicely, I think. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put in the second level, and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So I got the second level in, as you can see, and you may also notice that it looks a little different too. So when I first put this in, I was in the front row, I was down by a block. So I had to raise it up a block, raise all the trapdoors up, and re-waterlog them and all that good stuff. But it's in now. It's working pretty good. Don't have too many complaints about it. I had about 3 stacks of kelp when I put these in and let it run for a few minutes. So I think it's working pretty well. I don't think it's producing enough kelp for what I want to do with it. So I'm going to be expanding upon it, later for sure. I don't know how many levels. Yeah, I may go another 5, 6 levels, maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. Basically, I want to get to the point where I'm kind of having a constant stream of kelp coming down and kind of using it that way. But that'll be a little while before I get there because I'm kind of short on iron. So that kind of makes it a little difficult. So now what I want to do is I want to figure out what, if anything, I'm going to do to the back. I may leave the back the way it is. Because to be honest, I'm actually okay with how it looks. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I may put some glass, right here. Just for aesthetic reasons, but other than that, I think it actually looks pretty good. And then the other thing I need to figure out is exactly how I want to do the storage, how I want to handle it, Yeah, obviously I'm going to be doing like some kind of silo build for it, so that it can handle, mass amounts of kelp and also feed into a smeltery when I need it. But that said, I need something to store quite a bit of kelp in the meantime while I get the resources to put together said furnace array, because right now, like I said, I'm a little short on iron, so that's a ways off. All right, so I figured out how I want to do the storage on the kelp farm, and I also figured out how I want to get there. So I could just go over the hill like I've been doing. It's not entirely possible. I can still fly over there. But I think to get to the storage, I gotta go through a tunnel. Now, obviously, I haven't decorated the tunnel or anything. It's definitely not in its final form. But, you know, it's a start, you know, and I think this will work out just fine. And I may even add some extra stuff off of this tunnel. You know, not make it a main base or anything, but, you know, kind of branch off to it, you know, like I'll have the furnace array that this is eventually going to be hooked up to, branching out from this or something like that. I think that'd be cool. And as it is, you know, I've been letting it run for a little while I've been digging this out, obviously. So it's working out fine. But I think what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go ahead and do the 1,000 block mining challenge, go AFK for a bit, and I'm going to leave you here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, you guys know what to do. But until next time, have a good one.